The kangaroos have always come down here on a hot day or a windy day, and it was pretty hot and windy. I do think about what it was like for the kangaroos. Can you imagine what it would have been like to hop for your life down and hide into these mangroves here? And then it's all on fire and there are trees falling on fire into the water. It must have been the most terrifying thing. I saw the trauma in their eyes and I know they suffered. They were severely traumatised from what happened here. Those kangaroos that you think escape the fires and flee them, sometimes the fires are too fast. She did manage to flee, but she's so badly burnt. She's just hiding in here with no food, no water, and no help, because that's the reality of what happens to our wildlife in bushfire. Those first days being here after the fire, I'm not going to lie, they were hard. I've just been running around trying to get water everywhere, but we've got no running water, so it's really hard. No vehicle to get anything around either. There was no power. There was no septic. I didn't have a shower. I only had a couple of things to wear. But it didn't matter. As long as I was able to keep my hands clean for handling the animals, I was able to get bottled water that had been donated and wash my hands. We're not in a hygienic situation. You're treating second and third degree burns in a dirty, smoke-filled environment. You can't have filthy hands. This is Honey. She hasn't received medical treatment yet, and she's in critical condition. This is Clover. Feet are burnt, the paws are burnt. She's in a bad way. Other wildlife shelters that were affected by fire had clean houses or clean medical supplies. I didn't have that. I was in the middle of nowhere. I don't really know how many kangaroos I lost. I don't know if some of them escaped. I didn't find any bodies, but I now understand that I didn't find the bodies because of the intensity of the fire. Someone, look at it. This is what I'm using. I've got no medical supplies that we can actually use to sedate them or anything. So I'm lucky she loves almonds, because that's how I'm keeping her here right now. Because if she goes down there, she's not coming back. There were some that would have been fatally injured, if not for Kangaroo. Kangaroo watched over the injured and sick joeys. He wanted to make sure that those kangaroos had every possible chance to recover without any fear. I wonder whether or not they would have pulled through without him emotionally, the stress and trauma that they went through. Come on, darling. She don't want any water. Okay. Her burns aren't too bad. We believe the shock is an issue with this one. They're an emotional animal. They feel. It's not just my house, it's their house. They were raised in that house. They came home there every night. So to see their home destroyed, that's big. Okay, ground zero, it's raining. Oh, they really need shelter. They don't like standing in the rain. There's not enough room under what's left of that roof. This is the big hill I've got to walk up to get the food and water. But it's worth it, because we have some survivors. I don't know for how long, but we have some, and I've got to do everything I can, because we're running out. And, oh.